Hello Tfishers. Today we're going to tie this type of fly. I call them critters. It's one of my own patterns for ice fishing. So let's get on with it. I will put up the material list for this fly. I'm just waiting in the material list so I can see it, so I take it in the right order. So we start with the hook. This is an RX FW550 mini jig hook in size 6. Then I have a tungsten slotted bed, or bead, maybe you call it in Swinglish. We will have some 2mm flash bow. I think it is opal color. A wide flash anyways, 2mm. Then we will have pretty thick tying thread. And we will also have a transparent tying thread. We will have a strand of black nylon line, maybe you can call it that. And a mini spinner blade. And to top it off, we will use a 4mm 3DI. So I will start the playlist and then we will take it from there. Like this. So we will start to put the head on the hook. Well, my eyesight is getting worse and more worse for the minute. So like this. Then we will take our thick white tying thread, put it over the shank and tie it securely down the shank. Like this. Take it to the front. Now I need to find a 0.4mm nylon line. It was on the white table beneath me, so it's hard to find it. So in this case I will take this mini spinner blade and thread it through the eye of the mini. Like this. A dangly deadly weapon on the backside. So, well, now I need to tie it on the hook shank. And here you can try to get both strands to stick out on each side. And you will also have to decide how long you want the spinner blade to stick out on the back. And I think that it's, for me, I want it to stick far bit out because we are putting maggots on the hook and we don't want to stop the action of the spinner blade. Like this. And then you start taper the body to the front. And now you can secure it even more by doubling the nylon line and it will not ever come loose. Like that. And continue to taper the body to the front. I'm using a pretty thick sewing thread line here, not ordinary tying thread. You can use yarn or something like that if you want to build up the body faster. Something like that. Then I will take this transparent SSS thread 12.0 and use that to secure the... Oh, I got a snag on the bobbin shank, so I will try to sort that out. So then I will secure the white thread with the transparent tying thread. Now it's time for the flash or flashable. I have, I think, all the opal colored flash in the world. So I think it's ordinary flashable, but it can be something else, but it's pretty wide, about 2 millimeters. So I tied it all the way to the back. And now I will start winding it forward. And the first turn I will do pretty hard, so I secure it in the back. And then I will try to overlap it. It can be slippery on the way, so sometimes it slips back. But try to keep a pretty firm tightness on the flashable. Oh, I slipped. I'm trying to look at the overhead camera at the same time that I was tying, so I lose the grip a little bit. And here you see that it's important to keep a firm and tight grip on the flashable. Like that. And now you will need to secure the flashable, and I'm doing cross turns with a tying thread to secure it. Like that. Then you can cut off the flashable part. So and now I want to tie in this black nylon line thing. I'm using these on the black night flies as well. It's pretty soft, but not too soft to wrinkle itself. So I cut it in 2 halves, and you will understand just in a minute. And I will tie it on the underside of this hook. It's jig hook, so the eye will be on the back side and the whisker strands, or what you call them, on this side. Now I take those 2 in the front and those 2 in the back, and I will bend those in the back backwards. Now it's pretty slippery, nylon to nylon, not so easy to tie. Try to do some tight turns. I don't know if I can speak English today. All right. So now you have a V pattern that are slanting pretty much upwards the body. You will see better when I turn the fly around. I forgot to show you the finger whip finish. So I take the thread, tie it, put it one loop over the finger, make a loop with the finger and put it over the hook and tighten it up. You can do it 2 times. For me, it's not important for durability, but just to secure it enough to where I put the super glue on. So now a drop of super glue will just secure this tying thread and will not come loose in later steps. So now it's time for the 4mm eye, like this. And I will put it on the top of the fly. Okay, now I have the thing from the line in the way there. I will try to secure it with only pressure, but otherwise we will need to put some super glue on. So, like this. The next step, I will try to turn one of my cameras, or I will think I will stop the playlist and we can then turn the camera so you can see. Stop list. Let's check so that the list was really stopped. Now I will see which camera I can put on the view. It will take a few seconds, but I can at least prepare the right camera for you. Here. Okay, that's what's the wrong camera, of course. So now I will take my forceps pliers, pretty handy tool in the fly tying arsenal. So you can get the firm grip on the fly when you're starting to coat it with the UV glue. So the first thing I will do is to make, I'll see if I can focus it somehow for you to see. I will take the UV glue and do a strand over the eye top, like this, just to secure the eye. So 10 seconds of this. I will put off the lamp. Hard to speak today. I don't know what's the problem. So now I will start coating the fly. And I really recommend these black bottles for UV glue application stuff. You need to have the fly in pretty much motion, or otherwise it will drip. But if you don't care if it's dripping or not, so then it's okay. There you saw a drip. It can be an expensive drip, so you just saw it landed right beside my bobbin. So if you have expensive bobbins, well, do not do what I do. Now I will start the lamp. You see that I'm turning the fly now. And now I take it under the UV lamp. This is for the first coating. Maybe this will help the camera angle a bit. So just turning. Now it has turned for about 20 seconds and then you will do another coat. I will need to put off the lamp again. And if you want to, you can paint the body between coats. If you want other colors of the body, of course. I'm just checking that I have coverage everywhere that I want. Like that. Start turning the fly. Put on the lamp and turn it. Like that. So now the UV glue has set, so it won't be ringing anymore. Then you can let the UV lamp on for about 15-20 minutes, and for that I have pretty much stronger UV lamps. This small nail lamp is only for setting the glue, first initial set. Now I will put the lamp on the drop that I put on there earlier. I'll try to fit the fly so that you can see it closely, and like this, maybe zoom a little bit. So that's all. Thanks. See you in the next one.